All right, here we are. Another episode of Your Worst Neighbors podcast. We need to add another button for that. Because we have a button for applause, right? Go ahead, you can put it.
No, we're stepping on that.
Right, we have this one. But we should find one where it's actually the crowd going.
Yeah, no, I know exactly. Yeah, he knows what's up.
Yeah,
we're gonna get that because I'm doing it. Does it
fine.
sound like a big crowd when I do it?
Sounds like a small crowd. Like a few claps and a cough. Like
No, within my sound going.
And crickets.
That person sounds like they smoke. That whole group.
And also on top of that, we have our production producer, Mr. Sam Schmitty.
What's going on, guys?
Schmitty. What's that?
I'm printing a label for you guys. Okay,
so
guys.
PX has a label printer, and she
so
just
that's been our afternoon.
She's printing. You suck. Are you putting it on your microphone?
I'm gonna put that on my water bottle. I'm gonna print out a bunch of stuff as my label maker.
Maybe we have guests. We should like put that on their microphone. Like be passive aggressive.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like talk shit about them,
and then be like, "You're amazing" on the microphone.
No, you put a label that says, like a fucking annoying hack, and then we're like, no, that's just for the podcast. But in reality, we switch it up every time, depending on what guest we have.
That's funny.
That was for the guy who was in here before.
Yeah.
It's actually Sam's mic.
Yeah, actually Sam. You're borrowing Sam's mic right now. That's funny.
This is a double hitter right here.
Why?
This is a podcast day for us.
Yeah, we recorded two in the same day.
Yeah.
We had lunch.
Yep.
So, per union rules.
Yep.
So, and yeah, it's the first time we've done this. How are we holding up so far?
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know. I think I need a break. We just got back from lunch.
Came back from a break.
No, it's cool. I mean, we're getting work done, right? We get this.
Well, I would figure the more time we spend with each other, the more like tired we're going to get of each other.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true. But it might be one of those where it's like a long-lasting relationship. You know what I mean?
No, I mean like podcast wise.
Yeah, exactly.
We might have to start a podcast breakup.
Why would we do that?
No, just prepare ourselves when the day comes. We're like, oh,
is there someone else?
There are a couple other podcasts that have been hitting up my DMs, wanting me to join.
I believe it. Okay, that's fine.
Maybe.
I would rather have gotten the "it's not you, it's me" speech, but okay.
It's not my microphone, it's your microphone.
Yeah. Mi casa, su casa.
Yeah.
You're my neighbor. I guess we're not neighbors anymore. It would be like you're.
But then again, Howard Stern's still like Robin is still with Howard Stern, right? His sidekick. So like maybe we can do this for a long time too. We can have a long-term podcast relationship. Sam, well, eventually Sam's gonna grow out of this.
Yeah, I feel like he would too.
He's like, hey guys, I got an actual job now, so
he's gonna be. He's like our child.
I don't need you to be here anymore.
He's like, I'm done with you guys. I hate you guys.
Like, fucking Sam starts touring before all of us.
That is what's gonna happen.
He gets big, like Kevin Hart big, and we're like, damn, that fool was our fucking intern.
Yeah.
That fool did our sound. Nobody's gonna believe us.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm serious. That guy was our fucking production guy.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Again.
Yeah, and then we're gonna start telling more lies about you, Sam.
We just add on.
He would show us his wiener. It's weird.
So you know what? His fucking sound mixing wasn't that good. You know,
Oregon.
This fucking Oregon motherfucker.
Just kidding. We love Sam.
No, we love you, Sam.
Yeah.
Fucking. Hey, I'm good. There you go. Give yourself a round of applause. Bro, how was your weekend? You did a couple shows.
Yeah, my weekend's been good so far. I did
funny
2 shows. Crazy Funny Asians.
Crazy Funny
Which
Asians.
I always think it's funny. Shout out to K Chang. He's the one that actually produces it.
K
and
Chang,
co-produces with
he is such
Big
a fucking
T.
sweetheart. I like K Chang.
I love K Chang.
Yeah.
He was
funny as fuck, by the way.
Co-hosting, co-producing with Big T, and then
the Hella Funny Crew.
Stroy Moyd, yep, Hella Funny Crew. So it was cool because I love doing the double shows. Like I feel like I'm really working. You know what I mean? Like I'm there for a long time, putting in work.
Just like the podcast today.
Yeah, 2 shows. Oh my gosh, is this how it's gonna be?
Yeah.
Okay. Just can't wait for it to like actually,
And
yeah. No, that's my life.
Oh shit.
Sorry, that went.
Yeah. Is that Neck of the Woods? Is that still
it's
the
Neck
venue?
of the Woods in San Francisco. Yeah, I highly
So I love
recommend
that
checking it
venue.
out. It's a beautiful.
They have two
spot.
stages, right? One on the bottom, one on the second story.
I've never done the one on the bottom though. I've only done the one upstairs.
I've done the bottom one, and then I've done the.
Was it for the open mic or
one for open mic, and the other one they had a showcase.
upstairs?
Yeah.
Or the showcase downstairs too.
Downstairs.
Yeah, see, I've never seen that. I've
It's
never seen it
smaller.
downstairs.
It was cool. It was
I mean,
dope.
I've seen the room,
Right.
but yeah.
Yeah, but it's a dope venue.
Yeah.
Both stages are amazing, I feel. And so there's no like, is that like the only Asian centric comedy show in the Bay Area?
In the Bay Area, there's this other room run by like Filipino. I know Rhoda, I think is one of them. Rhoda, I forgot what her last name is, but she's Filipino. And I found out about that through another Filipino starting comedian also. What's her name? Joe Mama.
Okay.
Yeah, so then she introduced. I was like, oh, they're
Her
Filipino?
name is Joe Mama, or
That's
is that
her
her
stage
stage
name.
name?
That's her stage name.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Filipino cat?
She's Filipino, yeah.
Filipino?
And then I find out there's a guy too, I think that runs that room too. I forget where it's at, like Millbrae, Burlingame, San
Why
Francisco,
is it Joe Mama, not like Jolly Mama, like Jolly Bees, Jolly Mama?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Right?
I don't know. You should ask her.
Bro, I'm giving
You
her
should have her
like
on the podcast.
we should.
I'm gonna tag her. I'm gonna clip it.
She's like, who's this fucking guy?
She's like, did you just
Talking my
say change
stage
my
name.
name? Jollibee?
Jolly Mama.
Oh.
Joe Mama.
I totally
Joe
went.
Mama. Jolly.
I totally went left on that.
PX, how do you feel about stage name? Because it's PX stage name, right? Well, by now it's like your name.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like that's like my name. How do I
Were
feel
you
about people's stage names?
Hold on. Were you PX even before comedy?
Yeah, I was PX before I was comedy. I was PX when I first started working. So I've been PX since I was like, since I came here. My parents always just called me PX.
So, I'm such an idiot, bro. I thought it was your stage name this whole time.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. Your fucking birth certificate put PX.
No, my birth certificate doesn't say PX. My birth certificate says Paula Severa Geronimo Floro.
Oh shit.
Which I've also said as a joke, but obviously you weren't there paying attention. But
obviously I wasn't invited.
Wait, that wasn't the end of it.
To your
It's
show.
actually. What?
Sorry,
No, it wasn't even my show. That's an open mic. I don't know, where were you? Just kidding. Well, back to what I was saying. So when we came here, my parents, like when we were going through Social Security, they just gave the name PXG Floro. That's it. So through Social Security, I've always been PXG Floro. So then when I started working legally, because they had to give me a W-2, they went with my Social Security card.
And nobody questioned it?
No one questioned it. They didn't even, and then they look at my ID.
Oh, her name is PX.
Yeah, and then they look at my ID.
Or did she think the P was silent and it was just X? Because you know how like some words, the P is silent, like pseudonym?
No, because it's a name, Paula.
I know, but it would be funny if...
So it'd be like, Aula?
No, like it would be just X. Because the P is silent.
Oh.
Shut up, no!
You got bombed.
So we have the soundboard with the bomb. Again?
Oh, no. Why is it repeating?
Wow.
Oh no, is it gonna
So
keep
basically,
going on?
if one of our jokes bomb on this podcast,
we get the explosion.
We get the bomb.
That was funny.
I was fucking killing. Fuck you guys. I don't like this button no more.
I agree with the bomb.
All right.
That was funny. But I forgot what we were saying. Let's see. I was so distracted about the bomb.
No, but you did the show last night at Hella
Neck
Funny
of the
Asians.
Woods, yeah, and it was funny because there was a Filipino comedian on there, and then there was a white comedian. His name is Joe, who helps him because he's blind.
A white person's on there?
Yeah, he was on there.
So they're not going to ask to go on. They at least allow
You could-
brown
no, but-
people.
No, see, but he's an exception because he was able.
His wife is Asian?
Well, I mean, kind of. So he helps Elvin, the Filipino comedian, around because he's blind.
Yeah.
So he's the one who actually like walks him around and guides him and like
And he's
drives him
also
around.
a comedian.
And he's also a comedian.
Okay. No judgment. I'll say this is weird. Okay. Good for them. Good. Good for them.
I mean, I'll be honest with you.
What?
Like, I was entertained with his material, but what I wanted to hear more of is whatchamacallit. I wanted to hear more about like them being together, him being blind, and then like his buddy.
Oh yeah,
because that's what his buddy said. Joe, that's what Joe said in his set. He's like, "How do you think I got on this shit?" Like type of thing. You know what I mean?
He's self-aware. Yeah, that's cute. That's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I don't know what. I mean, that's not cute. I mean, that's like.
Oh, you find
I'm
him
just high.
attractive.
I'm just high. What I meant to say is that's
Your
very
highest neighbor.
That's very nice of him. That's very nice. Yeah, I get kind of like gay when I get high.
And on that note,
Oh no, you're gonna clip that, aren't you? Fuck.
Oh yeah. Now I am.
I'm just kidding.
Now I am.
Just joking.
I was gonna say no. That was like that kind of goes into our segment about Chachos in Morgan Hill. Shout out to Chachos in Morgan Hill.
No, you're gonna skip over my story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going somewhere last night. You were hella funny. Not
See what happens.
Now we have to do the fucking topic that she brought it up.
No,
Wait.
but I wanted to finish.
Tell the story.
I wanted you to finish because you were telling me because I was telling the story. You're asking me questions.
Yeah. No, basically, you were doing shows last night. I was doing shows last night.
Yeah.
And there was a white guy at your show, which is cool. At my show, there was fucking all white guys except for me on the show I was on.
On the lineup?
Yeah, the lineup. Yeah.
Yeah, they were all pretty much Asian though, except
on your lineup, they were all Asians. My
Except
lineup were
one.
all
White.
white people.
Yeah, no, this one was all
We
Asian.
had like the inverse.
There was an exception. There was two
lineups.
exceptions. There was an exception: one white, one black.
Yeah, no browns, huh? Okay, that's interesting.
Well,
I guess Filipinos. Filipinos are browns.
K, he's like Cambodian, so they're usually kind of,
It's kind of hard to like cancel Asians for racism when they got like all the spectrum of color.
Yeah. See, especially Filipinos.
I mean that in a good way. I don't mean that like in a bad way.
I took it as a good
actually,
way.
it's great that yeah, it's just like Latinos. Latinos
What
have
city
all
were
spectrum
you in?
of
I was
color.
in San Francisco.
I was in Mountain View. I did a Mountain View show.
Okay.
Mitch Campbell show. We put another.
What fundraiser was he doing this time?
No, this time he actually paid us quite handsomely.
Oh,
Thank you so much,
that's
man.
good.
I showed
Okay,
you this
wow.
honestly, it's probably the most anybody has paid for like 15 minutes of my comedy.
Wow.
So like, hey, thank you, buddy. Shout out.
See, that's what happens when you have friends.
Yeah. Friends that don't know how to financially run their shows, overpay their comedians. I'm not complaining. I'm happy.
No.
Yeah.
Clipping that.
like I remember JD. I remember JD ran a show in Richmond. JD is Arandia.
Shut up.
He's a comedian in the East Bay, and he runs a great podcast.
Okay.
But then he remember he produced a show. I was in the lineup, and he was so drunk by the end of it. He paid me twice.
What?
Like I was like 40, 60. Then he paid me again 40 or 60, and I felt so bad. I was like, I give it back.
Oh, you're such a good guy.
No, but yeah. It was
Luckily, you weren't drunk and be like, did he pay me twice?
Yeah, that's true. So yeah. So but anyway, the show in Mountain View, good times.
How many people were in the crowd there?
I believe 40. Between
That's a good
35 to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
I like rooms like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot more intimate.
It's still it's outside.
The crowd. Oh, it's outside too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And then the crowd, like, depending on how the setup is, sometimes that's a hit or miss because sometimes you can't hear the crowd because you're outside or they're too spread out, far apart. I've been to shows like that.
That's true.
Like they're so spread out, like you can't hear the laugh, but they're laughing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus like if they're kind of seated closer, you can actually hear them laugh, and it's more interactive.
Yeah.
No,
which was this case in this case
perfect.
They did a good job in like closing any gaps, sitting close to the comedy.
Who was your lineup? Do you remember? You hosted? Did you host? Or did you?
No, I performed. Who was on the lineup? Oh, fucking Chris Nasco. Who else? Hovland, Kyle Hovland, and Chief Wahoo, and Sean Boyles, and then me, and then Mitch.
He doesn't go by Chief Wahoo anymore.
Last night he performed. Oh, you're right. He's Danish.
He's just Wahoo.
He's Wahoo. He's a fucking fuck. I fucked up. Sorry about that. But yeah, what are you showing me?
Is it Wahoo?
What?
No, I'm showing him his lineup from last night to make sure that he credited everybody.
I just did.
Was it everybody on the list? Or
It
was
was just as I said the last one. I pulled it out.
Oh, who was the last one?
Who was the? Oh,
Sean
Mitch.
Boyles.
Sean Boyles.
Oh,
Nasco.
Sean Boyles. Yeah.
All right. So
Who's that in
anyway,
the red hat in the back?
there's no redhead. Is there a redhead?
Someone red hat.
Oh, it's a red hat. Me, that's my hat.
I was like, who is that?
Me? You don't recognize me?
No, I couldn't. He was too fast. So,
Okay.
see, maybe you should have showed it to me, not him.
I'm fast.
He's
and
ungrateful.
furious.
See, it's getting fucking like warm in here now. Again, all of a sudden.
Anyway,
so
but the thing is, it's also in my view. So most of the crowd was like techie whites.
yeah, they were like on a break.
That sounds very harsh, huh?
Well,
Techie
no,
whites.
not at all.
They're techie Caucasian demographic folks.
Well, I mean, a lot of them have some time now, right?
So, and for them, it's always a mixed bag. Either they like it dirty, or if they like it dirty,
I feel like they like it dirty all the time.
It depends. Sometimes they like dirty, but they don't like I wouldn't say political, but like sexual. There we go. So you could do. Oh no, I mean, it's the same thing.
No, yeah, I feel like tech people like dirty, depending on age.
Oh,
like if
racial. I'm thinking racial jokes versus dirty. If they like dirty, they don't like racial jokes. But if they like racial jokes, they don't like dirty jokes. That's what I noticed.
With techie people?
Yeah. So it's like I'm trying to figure out which one they respond to the most.
I don't know. I think that's a good audience thing to ask.
Yeah. And this crowd, I went a little dirty. This crowd, it was fine. But
and did they like it?
I think so. I like to think so. There was, yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to toot on my own horn. I did okay. I don't know.
Wow. And who closed it out?
Mitch closed it out.
Oh, nice.
I was
nice.
second. I was second to last.
Who hosted?
Mitch. No.
What the fuck?
We did.
He hosted and he
we did Comedy Store style.
Oh, okay, just intro the intro.
Yeah,
something to the comic.
Yeah, the comic the comic when he finishes, he introduces the next comedian.
Comic,
yeah, exactly.
I kind of like it that way. But at the same time,
it's rarely done here.
I prefer with a host only because I want the host to bring the energy back up, or down, or you know what I mean.
Right.
But isn't that the appeal of doing it though? Is that instead of having that host where it's like the big reset, the fact that it's being reset by the actual comic themselves and their energy? Like, isn't that the appeal of kind of part of doing that?
Why they do it that way?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I like either way. It doesn't bother me either way. I've done it either way, but
the Comedy Store style is kind of rare here in the Bay Area. Not many people do that.
No, there's no.
As far as I know. So tonight it was interesting last night when
I want to
they
say
did it that way.
like other places too. That I want to say maybe in New York they throw it like in a bucket and they just pull out your name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not familiar. Yeah, probably. Wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. I've seen it like that, and I think that's like, oh man, it's really kind of.
So I decide to hang out after the show, right? Just hanging out
After La Cabana. I mean, not La Cabana. Sorry, Mountain View. I didn't even say the place. This is my fault.
Sports Page, Mountain View.
Oh, Sports Page. Shout out Sports
You're
Page.
confusing me with another Mexican comic.
No, because there was a show. There was a bunch of comedy shows going on yesterday, and I'm just like, it was in my feed. Sorry, Mountain View Sports Page. Okay.
And yeah. Anyway, I was hanging out, having a good time. I think,
like you always do.
like I always do, with the homies. And I don't know. There's a couple chicks to the show, and there was one chick. I don't know. I was like, these two chicks were hanging out on the line, so I decided. I just started talking with some chicks. Okay, we're
I'm not judging you. Why are you? He's all like okay, like okay. And
it was dope. They're fans of comedy.
Okay.
And apparently they were like new fans of me.
Just them two.
Well, just them two, and I don't know. We were just talking, just hanging out, and then I bought them drinks.
Oh, that's a good sign for the ladies.
And then I made sure I tipped. I make sure they saw that I tipped very good. So that was a strategy. Like, see?
Okay. Do you think they noticed?
Oh, well, I waited to make sure they saw that I was tipping. And
that's so funny.
And they invited me back to their table with the rest of their friends. Good sign, I think, right? So it was like mostly girls, and there was like one guy there. So I was like, oh, maybe he's just a husband or something of one of the girls.
Can you see like age demographics on this? Like
my age, like 30s, late 20s to early 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And anyway, we're hanging out.
Latina, Asian,
white girl, Latinas.
The group. Okay. I'm trying to get an imagination.
3 white girls and a Latina.
Okay.
They're all fun. They're all great.
And a dude.
And a dude. And there's one girl that we were really vibing, a white girl. And she was nice. And like we were joking, and I was really like fucking like having a good time. And then the fact that I made it to the table of friends, and and I'm charming them and shit.
Yeah, because you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Did they watch a comedy show too?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
So they know me. They know me as a comic.
Right.
So
well, they just met you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they know
and
me.
we're drinking. We're taking shots.
Yeah.
I'm vibing with one of them, right?
Vibing.
And then I don't know. We do it for a while. Eventually, I thought the woman and the guy they go buy drinks, and then so it was just me and the girl I was vibing with. It was just me and her talking for a while, just joking. Mm-hmm. And then what? And then for a while. And then one of the friends comes back from the bar and says, "Hey, like we gotta go." Like me
to the friend
to the friend that's talking to me.
Right, of course, because they gotta go.
They gotta go.
Right.
And then she says, "Yeah, we're waiting here with your fiance over there." Yeah. And I'm like, "What? You have a fiance?" And she's like, she was like, "Yeah." And
the one guy that was by himself.
The one guy that was at the table with them was her fiance sitting, and so he saw me fucking talking her up, you know, kind of hugging her, like fucking, you know.
I wish the video was still rolling. What?
Right. So, but
being super flirty. Like, did you even notice that he was like eyeing and
a little bit? But I just thought, you know, if you're a guy with your friends or girls, and there's a random a guy, no. We both took shots together.
I don't get what kind of friends are.
She might have been tips. Oh, she took an edible though. That I do know.
Okay, but like,
yeah.
I mean, she sounds like an asshole that like she's flirting with you.
Hold on. But here's the thing.
Hold on is right.
Dude, like, but she was very sweet. She was very playful, and we were just like fucking, you know, on a good line of a comedy thing.
Do they have
going.
a relationship like that?
I like a relationship. What do you mean? What? Of course you are.
No, do they have a relationship like that? Would they have like an open relationship where she's a...
So, let me get through it. Hold on. Let me get through the story.
Oh my gosh.
So, basically...
It gets better? Okay.
A little bit. So then, at this point, I'm a little like, oh shit. Like, oh.
How long have you guys been talking?
I want to say 30 minutes.
The show's over. Where's all the other comedians?
Over. I think they kind of left. I think Will Mitch was behind picking up equipment and stuff and hanging out.
Okay. So he sees all this happening. He doesn't know those people.
No, he walks by and he kind of hangs out for us. But this is before that she reveals that her fiance was there. So
I thought someone else revealed that her fiance was there.
No. Before, Mitch did not know it was her fiance. Like he just stopped by her table, then he went somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, like, and I was like, and I felt bad. It's like, oh no, are you in trouble? Because I really did feel bad for her. I was like, oh,
yeah, no, she's gonna get beat.
Because no, well, possibly. So I'm like, you know, I feel bad. I just feel bad. Like I didn't know, and I feel bad for the guy too. Like I can't imagine. Like,
I don't condone
like some other guy comes and is all up on your
chick. Yeah, well, I'm surprised he didn't come up to you. He's like, "What's up?" He didn't say.
And keep in mind, like I glanced and he kind of gave me an eye or two, like you know, like you know.
Maybe it was like, we want him to be part of this, babe.
So
you know.
So
no.
So I was like, hey, like I'm back. Like if you got you trouble, and she's like, oh no, it's fine. It's not working out anyway. Yes.
Wait, but who said her fiance?
But keep in mind, she's sweet though. She's like the sweetest.
Wait, but who said her fiance? Who said this was her fiance? Because you said it was her friend, right? That was like, hey,
yeah,
we're leaving.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just say, if it wasn't working out, why didn't she just say, I'm gonna stay?
Oh no! Hold on.
It gets better.
Hold on, girl. Yes.
Oh my god!
So
you take forever.
So I'm like, and then I'm just trying to rationalize what just happened. Like, oh my god! Like
now you've been sitting there for 45 minutes talking to this bitch.
I'm just going like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I guess I gotta, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh no, it's not really working out. It's like kind of, you know, she was trying to explain to us kind of a long distance, and I don't know.
You're already in love. Yeah, we get it.
This and that. And then she's like, and then they wanted to go, and then I should have just been like, oh, you know, go with your friends, you know, like, but instead I was like, do you really have to go?
Shut up.
This is how much I liked her. I liked her so much.
I already said you were in love.
I liked her so much. I was like,
thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, you sinner.
But then I was like, no, like I do like her, and like it sucks.
But you know what? Is this the first time you met her? You never know. Like,
never know.
Yeah.
So
and she already said it wasn't working out.
Yeah. So me like an asshole, I'm like, you gotta go. But I was like, you know, like
You should like get my number.
And then I asked her, "Are you guys like pineapple people?" Because I just learned about that on this podcast.
You said that?
Yeah, and she's like, "What's that?"
Okay, so she's not okay.
So I did not get swingers vibes.
Yeah, no, she doesn't know what it is either. So yeah, she's good.
And so anyway, and we're just still talking. We're still talking. She's not leaving yet. So
now what? It's another 30 minutes that's gone by.
It's probably another like 10 minutes of her friends and fiance waiting across the bar.
They don't think she's a dick. Like, I mean,
keep in mind during this whole time she's been a sweetheart. Even through the talking through the whole.
So they're probably like, she's a sweetheart.
Yes.
And we're gonna just entertain
and to be honest,
man.
she was on our edible, so maybe she was being a little bit too honest with me. I don't know.
Okay.
So that's a possibility. But the point I'm trying to make is like we just kept vibing, and then finally like a friend comes over. You know, they
really gotta go.
They gotta go, but we made sure we exchanged IGs. But then they leave, and then apparently her boyfriend was waiting in the parking lot for quite a long time. I mean, her fiance.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't understand.
So I think her fiance, because they left. I saw them leave, and I was like, man, I fucked up. I feel like shit, really.
Yeah, and they left.
And they left, and then I looked over, and they were still in the parking lot, talking.
Oh, and you guys were still in the parking lot talking.
No. I was inside of the bar, but I just saw it through the open door.
Okay.
And then I guess she left on a separate car. And he just stayed with. I think he was waiting for me in the parking lot a little bit.
And then what happened?
And then I was like, "Fuck it!" I just drank. I was like, "If I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna fucking at least get low, you know."
Yes, you can't feel it.
Or just whatever, just get in the mood for it, you know.
Yeah.
And then eventually he leaves.
Okay. And then she comes back.
No. So yeah. So I. But is it my fault that I home wrecked that? I don't think it's entirely my fault.
She told you.
Because here's the thing. They didn't stop me from buying them drinks.
Yeah, no.
They invited me to the table.
Maybe.
And she would have probably never revealed. Or she would have.
Wait, so the friend that was like, "Hey, your fiance," was it the same friend that was at the bar with her?
No.
Or was it a different friend?
Different friend. No. It was the same friend. You're right. It is the same friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So the same friend that. Did she invite you over to the table, or did the friend invite you over to the table? That's another question.
Pretty sure it was the friend it was the girl I was vibing with who invited me to the table. Yeah.
I mean, like, if she's already telling you it's not working out, like, to me, that's like a green light. But she needs to work on that shit, because last thing you want is you getting stabbed in your, United States Top Gun response school. I don't know what the fuck your shirt says, but Top Gun.
So how bad is it? I don't know.
It's not that bad. She's not married to him yet.
Yeah.
It'll be bad if she marries him. Then I'd be like, why even get married? Like, give the ring back. Just fucking, you'll be so much more happier, because it's that little fucking bitch. You see her on the fucking fence. She doesn't want to go inside the house. Fucking hate my animals sometimes. Oh, she just almost fell.
So PX's Remy cat, the cat Remy.
It's the kitten of the fucking.
The kitten escaped, is outside.
Yeah, she's on the fence right now, and she's just walking past like, there ain't no fucking.
Yeah.
Ain't no sunshine.
So that was my story. I was a bit of a home wrecker last night.
It wasn't even that bad. I thought you were gonna say I went home with her and la 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 la.
If it happened, I would not have stopped it, and I think that's not a good thing. I think I'm a side man. I think.
Oh, so but you know what?
I'm a natural side man. I think I don't know.
You're a side man.
That's not good. Side guy.
Yeah, you want to be the main man, right?
Yeah, I like it, but
I don't think there should be sides unless you want sides.
You know, sometimes like when you give like when something gets a taste of blood, like they want blood. I think I just got a taste of being a side dude.
And now you're like, I could be side dude.
I could be a side. If I can't be the main dude, the at least I could do is be a side dude, right?
I mean, if you're okay with it.
Or is a side dude above main dude?
No, side dude's definitely on the side. It could be on the side or it could be on the bottom.
Right, but like
it's not same level shit.
Like
okay, we side.
Like to be a proper side dude, you need to be a good main dude, right? No.
No, you could be just a side dude, and a side dude could have multiple bitches because you're a side dude. You have so much free time.
Being a side dude sounds pretty good right now.
I mean, I support
it. Would you get mad?
Why would I get mad? I'd be your woman to your side dudedness.
You'll be my Ghislaine.
What?
Ghislaine.
Who's that?
Fuck it. Never mind. Bomb. Where's that bomb shit? Oh wait, no, that'll be on me though, huh? Fuck.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He's not doing it myself.
Fuck.
10 unspoken side dude rules for being a perfect side guy.
We're reading an article.
This had to have came from a side dude, right?
A website called
Hold on.
Crazy Jacks.
Hold on a minute. Let me close out the Bible quotes before we dig into this one.
Because we were on the Bible quotes.
What do you think?
Not sleep with thy
Knowing me,
But you didn't do it though.
Would I be a good main dude or side dude?
I think you'd be a great main dude. I don't know
No.
about being a side dude. Why do you want to be a side?
I need you to validate my
Your honess, like you want to be a hoe.
My
or what?
honess.
Okay, well then, if that's what you want to be, then I support that too.
This is the beginning of my honess.
Yeah, I do from a homegirls. Why would I do from a homeboys?
This is my ho era.
Yeah, I'm retired from that.
Retired?
So, yeah,
Well,
I'm
I just
retired.
got in it.
I know. Congratulations. Welcome to the
give me your
motherfucking club.
client list. Give me your context list.
I don't think that's how this works.
So anyway, we're reading this
a
article.
lot of cocks.
But you know what? I'll probably be. I don't know if. Yeah, I think I'd be a pretty good side dude.
Look at the first sentence in here.
Side guy.
Cheating should not be encouraged, although it is identified as an unhappy fact of life.
They're like, it's gonna happen ananyway.
I
Fuck it.
don't agree with cheating. Like, don't be with the person. You know,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? 10 unspoken side dude rules
All
for
right, what's the
being a
first one?
perfect guy.
Just go
Side.
straight to the first one. Whoa. See, I wouldn't do that. I would not cuck a guy. See, that's how I know I'm a good side guy. I would never cuck another dude.
What do you mean cuck?
Like, actually, I kind of did cuck another dude last night. I think.
Yeah,
Because
I know.
he sat
So
there
you
watching
did it.
me.
Yeah.
He sat there. He didn't stop it.
I was gonna say you literally did.
You're the cuck king.
Dude, I cucked by someone last night. What the fuck? Bro, I'm breaking so much fucking...
The side dude came out of the woodworks.
Bro. I was somebody's
He's
girl.
like, I'm trying to be the main here, my
I just
girl.
caught on to that.
Baby girl.
Because her friend, because I started questioning her fiance. I was like, no, are you kidding me? Is that really your fiance? And she's like, no, it really was. And I was like, no. And then who brought it up? Oh, then I was like, hey, then. Oh, because her friend was still there, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he does. It's not working out. He doesn't."
Oh, so she had a wing woman then.
Yeah, and she's like,
vouched for her.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, her boyfriend doesn't mind, like trying to make it seem better." And I'm like, it's like, and then he's like, "Oh no, her boyfriend or her fiance is just happy that somebody else is making her feel special and loved." And I'm like, "Why isn't he doing that?"
Yeah,
You know?
right. She's so sweet.
She
right?
is very sweet. I like.
Yeah,
her.
that's kind of sad.
She's. Oh my god.
He's in love.
Rose, if you listen to this, hit up my DM. I don't know her last name.
Let's share it.
So,
We're
yeah.
gonna share it.
She was kind of cute.
We're gonna share it in the hashtag
She
Mountain
had a
View
good
Sports
personality.
page.
What's that?
You know?
You're on the microphone,
The
bro.
number one side dude rule.
sorry.
The number one side dude rule is make sure you don't fall, which is what you just did. That's the number one rule, and I think that's what he was trying
I
to get
fell
at.
for her. You're right.
Yeah, I like how Jorge tries to be like, we're trying to be discreet all the time. Like, I tried to sneak out, just tell my dogs to shut the fuck up, and Jorge's just like, "Where are you going? Hey, where are you going?"
When you stepped out of the room on the podcast we recorded earlier today, that'll be available next week. On
Yeah,
all these platforms. We made this exact same show. It was fortuitous.
So
Yeah.
the first question is make sure you don't fall. Oh my,
Which you're already breaking the number one
broke-
fucking rule.
I just started this whole career, and I'm already breaking rules.
Yeah,
I'm a trailblazer, a pioneer. All right.
pioneer.
So I fucked up in that one for sure.
Well, I'm sure that this has happened. That's why you're not a pioneer. That's why they made this a rule.
right.
You know what I mean?
All right. Next. Understand your position, like
this
like
sexual?
doggy, or is it missionary, or is there a side dude?
I like how we both
Hold on.
went
Is
that
there
way.
a side dude sex position?
No, dude, this is basically like the sexual equivalent of shut up and dribble. You
Yeah,
know,
like
it's stay in your lane.
you're the side dude. You're not the main dude. So
I don't think
it
that'll
says
be a
here,
problem.
Also, she will not be there for Valentine's or any special dates. She won't be dressed for you and make your Prince Charming. In other words, she is only with you when she doesn't need to be elsewhere. So don't have any unrealistic scenarios in your mind.
I think these are great. Like I don't have to spend money in these holidays. That's fucking amazing. I love side dude.
Yeah,
plus.
you're just for the dick.
This is a side dude win. Let me get that fucking applause.
I like how you had to reach over and do it himself.
What's that?
I like how you had to reach over and do it yourself.
Yeah. Somebody has to appreciate these
Never
rules.
stalk her. Okay, Jorge's already failing.
Okay. Number 3. Never stalk her. The social media account.
Yeah. So yeah.
But I don't stalk anybody. Like I'm a bad stalker.
I'm a fucking. You tell me these people's names, I will find out how old they are, what their phone number is.
Yeah. So as far as as far as this one, it's not a problem for me because I'm a bad stalker. I don't stalk anybody.
Yeah. So in case anyone wants to know who I'm stalking, I stalk everybody. So.
Do you stalk me?
Yeah, I've stalked you. I probably stalked you, and then went to like your siblings, and then like any other family relatives that you may have. I'm like, oh,
fuck, let's just get married at this point. What the fuck?
No, that's not what.
Now
that
you know everybody.
I've probably done the same thing with Sam, or same thing with everybody else. Like I just like stalking everybody's.
PX FBI over here.
Yeah.
PX fucking Scully.
Never leave evidence is number 4.
Never like in her, outside her. What do you mean?
I don't know.
All right.
Suppose you have a good time in her car, and then you make sure things will not be there.
But number 4, never leave the evidence.
Are you that stoned?
Why?
I just read it.
Number 1, never leave the evidence. What does that mean?
Just right here. Don't give a chance to her man to figure out something fishy and put you both in trouble.
See, this is perfect for me because I have a film major.
I feel
so
like
continuity
this is setting people
like
up.
an important skill to have. So like I'm like if I go sleep with her at her place, I
don't leave a sweater, don't leave a condom, don't leave shit.
And I think
no Starbucks cup in the background.
I think me, yeah, exactly. Like me being in film, it trained me for that because like in film, we got to make sure the scene, all the props are the same
spot,
and to make sure nobody could be or nothing else not supposed to be seen.
How do they know that?
So yeah, so I'm pretty. So far,
that kind of tells
so
you?
far I'm 3 for 1. Like there's 3 things on this list that does fit
Never
with
leave
me.
evidence. You were the evidence. You were the evidence.
I left no evidence last. Well, he was there, so he saw.
Yeah, exactly. So you were the evidence.
So number 5, say no to social.
Which you guys exchanged too.
We exchange IGs.
Yep, okay.
You are correct. So
this getting better.
Are we keeping tally, by the way?
No, we were number 5. You're 5 for 5 right now.
No. 3 for 2. So
I think you're 5 for 5.
Pro.
3 for 2.
Yeah. So 3. The first
3 for 2.
3 for 2.
Yeah, 2
out of the 5.
Yeah,
out of the 5, you're 3
I
4
think
2.
you're 5 out of the 5.
I think you're 3 out of 5.
What? 3
I
out of 5?
think you're 3 for 5.
Oh,
you're right. 3 for 5.
Sam just did a Sam.
So yeah, so there's 3 points so far that fits my lifestyle, and there's 2 of them that I fucked up already. 1, I fell for her, and 2, we exchanged social media.
So you're 2 out of 5
of not being a good side guy.
Yeah, I'm not being a good side guy. 3 of 5 is saying you are being a good side guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Halfway through the game, you're shooting 60%.
We should tally this shit, by the way.
Terrible. I think you're still terrible.
You got it. You got it mentally. Okay, next one.
Oh.
Never worry about the main man.
You already did that.
I could beat him up.
You already did that.
I could beat him. Like he was there. He was in front of me. I sized him up. I'm sure. He probably didn't say shit. He probably didn't say shit of me macking up on his chick.
You said he was waiting for you after. He didn't leave.
Right, but he didn't stop me in the moment because I think he sized me up and was like, "Nah, I can't fight this guy. I can't win." And he just let me.
Was he a little guy or what?
Who's a little shorter than me? I think I was beefier. So yeah, I wasn't worried about her main guy.
Yeah, you already failed as a side guy. You need to be the main guy, just based on so far.
No. We're trying to figure out what's the best side guy stuff. Okay.
I disagree. I
don't
think
think that's what they meant by worry either. But
What do they mean then? Hold on.
Never worry about the main man.
It is not your business.
You are not her counselor, and neither are you her friend.
Yep.
Not her friend.
I could do this. I could be like, no, I don't want to hear about your dude.
This sounds like a challenge.
Don't talk to me about your husband. The fuck?
This sounds like a challenge. Don't talk to me about your husband. Don't talk to me about your fiance. In fact, why don't you tell your fiance to look somewhere else?
All right, next one. Number 7. Understand to go with the flow, which is exactly what happened last time. I was going with the flow.
A little too much.
A little too much. So don't take it personally if you told her you want to take her out to dinner. But this is similar to the other one.
Understand go with the flow?
Of knowing your position.
No, I don't think so. Because that's talking about like doing stuff. Like taking her out to dinner.
So pretty much like if she's like always canceling on you, not to take it personal. Yeah.
Yeah, like you should.
Pretty good about that.
Yeah. Are you? Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how many people reject hanging out with me all the time? I'm like, it doesn't bother me no more.
Really?
Yeah. So it's all good. I'm good. I'm stronger. All right. Number 8. Be free to date other ones. That's I could do. I could do that.
Be free to date other ones.
So basically, like you said, there could be multiple side girl or
main
girls.
You're a side dude. Yeah.
So there would be, what would they be called?
Well, you're a
Chicks?
side, so these are your main girls. Yeah, maybe your main girls.
I mean, yeah.
Because you treat them kind of like your main, but not really.
Right.
Because you're a side.
Exactly.
Yeah. So main girls.
Don't.
Not mean girls, main girls.
So free, is that what it means? You can easily make
Be
plans
free to
for
date
other
others,
ones.
yeah.
So this is encouraging not just to cheat once, but to cheat multiple times. By the way,
They're treating you like a fully developed person. You have a lot of sides. You know what I mean?
No. You guys are I feel like you guys are misinterpreting that because it's not necessarily cheating. This is dating. This is casual. I feel like it doesn't mean that. This doesn't say that you guys are in a relationship. I don't think we should assume that either.
So what this is saying, there's no such thing as a exclusive side guy relationship. Like I'm your side guy exclusively. Is that possible?
Well, this is based
But this
on
is not
you wanting to
encouraging
make a harmonious side relationship, is what this is saying.
At that point, it's a poly relationship. If you're like, oh, you're my only main chick.
And I don't mind if you see other dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be like a
specifically
poly
your husband or
relationship.
your fucking boyfriend.
Yeah. That'd be a specifically our boyfriend and husband.
Right. Question number 9. I mean, bullet number 9. Bullet
Understand the risks.
Understand the risk. 3 lives.
Revolves around 3 lives. I mean, 3 lives because you, her, and then the other person.
Yeah, I don't mind the risk. I mean, I live dangerously every day, so like.
Yeah, you don't mind ruining families. Yeah, that's true. You don't.
Being a side guy, you can ruin a family or relationship for main catches.
Yeah.
But then again, but the best thing about this, you could just blame her for it. Or
I mean, that's true. I mean, I would blame both people, but
like the side guy is a byproduct of something else, right? So like it's never
when you're not getting it
so,
home.
So when he says you ruined families, no, I didn't. She chose me as a side guy.
Yeah, she wasn't happy. It was already over.
So I understand these risks.
PX, I don't know. I feel pretty divided right now. If I'm 50-50 on whether he can or not, and I feel like this last question is going to determine it.
See, I you know what? I really don't think he can be a side guy. That's just I'm going to beat it
but
to
so
the
far-
Do it for the parody. Do it for the show.
50-50.
Do it for the show.
But so far for this list, I'm what 7 for 10.
5.
She says
8.
5. I would say 5, 6. No, you're not 8.
No, you're not 8.
What's 8?
Not 8.
What's 8?
Be free to date others.
Yeah,
You said you were
I could date others.
understand.
Yeah.
You said that's fine. Never worry
Yes.
about the main
You were
man.
already worrying about the main
Yeah,
man.
that's why that doesn't
You were
count.
already
No,
worrying about the main man.
no. I was not worried about the main man. And that night was because it was such a surprise. I was shocked.
So let's
That
run through it
count
really
then.
quick. Make sure you don't fall. Fail.
Fail. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Understand your position.
Yes, I could do that.
Fail.
No, I could do that.
You
Position.
talk to her consistently,
I feel
even
like,
though knowing
I feel
that
like
was
if
already
you're
the
already
boyfriend.
doing 1, 2 is already slipping.
Yeah, because you're already.
but 2 is for fucking Valentine's and holidays. I don't want to do those.
It's not even that. It's not even just special dates. What do you call that? Maintaining your limits when you're on a sided person is very important. Your women will not be available.
I don't mind that. I'm good with that. So
okay,
that's 1.
fine.
That's
I
1.
guess that's potentially
Never stalk her.
pursuing it.
3,
Still.
never stalk her.
I don't stalk
It
anybody.
means social media too.
We just talked.
You never looked at her social media
I've
last
not.
night? Okay. All right.
I'm not. I don't.
Okay, we'll follow up next episode
Why?
because you have her Instagram.
Yeah, but I didn't look through it yet. I just don't accepted
Exactly.
it.
You just said it. Yeah.
Or I have no desire to look through it.
Okay.
All right.
Why not?
So that's 2. Then the other ones. Hold on. Go up. So never stalk her. I don't stalk. So that's 3. Oh, that's 2. That's 2. You're right. Number 4. Never leave evidence. Again, I'm pretty good with continuity.
You yourself
There
is
were multiple. There were
3.
multiple witnesses that saw you both
No,
together.
no,
That counts as evidence.
No.
That
Hold
counts
on.
as evidence. There's a connection.
It's a different.
and you count your
it's a
physical
different.
self
It's
is
a different
considered.
field. The field with friends and the field of just me and her in the bedroom are 2 different.
But there was a
Doesn't
friend
matter.
who was there once the proposition had
But-
already
but
been made. Therefore, there was one friend who had witnessed the
No.
relationship.
This
under
only
said
applies.
proposition.
This only applies to I'm officially her
Leaving-
side guy, and then we're actively
I
doing
think,
it.
no, I think
No.
these are all the things that are like these are the rules that are required of being
A
one. So
side
if you're
guy.
going to do it, you have to be
How did I
passive.
leave? I
You
didn't-
kept talking to
First of all,
her.
I had no because I had
That's the evidence right there. You kept talking. There was a group of people there that all knew that.
If you would have just been low key and just like handed like a number or something, like been like super quick, just done, like, a
then
quick
you're still
exchange
leaving
or
evidence,
something.
but
no, but this I didn't know it was her fiance.
when you guys exchange information, you didn't know
Once
that
you
was,
knew it was her fiance,
and you continue to talk.
Yeah.
To me, that's leaving evidence.
And
That's
people
evidence
saw.
that there's
That's
something.
evidence.
There's a chemistry.
Yeah.
There's a
I
side
disagree.
guy.
Okay, whatever. I'll give it to you guys. But I
Yeah,
disagree.
gotta give it to us. I'm just
Fail. Say no to social media.
Say no to. Okay, I felt this one.
yeah.
Yes. All right, so 2
See,
for
I think
5.
it's 50,
Yeah.
50.
Don't worry about the
no.
main man.
I'm not worried. So yes, I'm good. So that's 4. That's 4.
I'm fine. We'll give that one to
4,
you. Then.
4.
Fine, we'll give that one to you. 4. How's it 4? We
No,
started
because
at
it was
1.
2, 3. We didn't get 4. we didn't get 5.
Okay, 3.
Yep.
6.
All
You're
right.
not going to be a side dude. I
Okay,
refuse to allow
7.
you.
Understand to go. Yes, that's
Okay,
me. I'm a flow
fine.
guy. I love going with the flow.
Fine.
When they're on their periods, it's the best time I love about a woman. She's on the
This is
flow.
the second time he's made that comment, so fine. We'll give that one to you.
4.
So that's still 4. Be free to date other ones.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If I fallen for her, fuck.
You already said you were
See,
falling a little bit in
Yeah,
1.
and yeah. So you know
Therefore,
what? You're
based
not.
on the answer for
You
1.
already want to
Wait,
be
are we
her main.
applying this to the chick last night or just in general?
Yes.
Yes, the chick last night.
Fine, I guess
Can
I-
you be
yeah.
her side guy?
Yes.
But can I be her side guy but not cheat on her with other chicks?
No,
I
this
ca- I
is saying
can't.
you're supposed to.
I could probably do that. I could
I
probably
don't
do
think
that.
so. You're too attached already.
You're too nice.
All right. Oh, all right. Next one. What's this one? Understand the risks? Yes, I understand the risks.
All right, we'll give
That's
you
why.
that.
That's why
5.
at this seat 5.
This is 5.
It is 5.
It feels very
5.
right. We're on the fence
Yeah.
right here.
Half. What
That
do
was a
we
good
got?
call.
What's number 10?
Schmidt knows.
If for some reason this last one was so blown out of the water already, it could push it over the edge for not. But
Yeah.
if you're nailing this last one, you're right. You're in.
Okay. So
You're saying.
Be secretive.
Yeah, I know you
As
failed
in,
that
don't talk
too.
about it
Yeah,
on a
you
podcast.
Which we
rule
failed.
number 10: be secretive.
Well,
I'm
now
not
everyone,
good.
all 3 people, that means us.
I'm a comedian. It's against my nature.
Well, I mean, you're a unicorn in this situation. So.
I am a unicorn.
You can't be a side. You got to be a main, man. That's it. So if anyone's listening, your worst neighbor, we're looking for a main. We're looking for
but
a
hold
to
on,
be a
but
main.
okay. So technically, that's a failure. Okay, I'm not suitable to be a side guy. Okay,
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
but it's 50-50.
That's not a
It's
bad
still
thing.
5 out of 10.
You know, it's not
I'm
a bad
halfway.
thing.
I'm halfway.
It's not a bad thing, Jorge, because that means men can trust their women around you. That's what that means.
Yeah,
You know?
I guess. So
So this guy saw you and he was like,
if her
I'm not
fiance is
worried.
also listening, you're good. But to be honest with you, I would not have gone through with it. To be honest with you,
That's
So
a lie.
I guess.
She messaged you on the DM
I
like,
would've-
hey, this is what I'm wearing. Jorge'd be like, where you at?
All right. All right. Next topic.
Did I hurt your feelings?
I'm kind of disappointed that I'm not suitable to be a side guy. To be honest with you.
I like that's the most thing that you're like disappointed about right now. All the shit talking, you're like, I just really wanted to
Like,
become
I'm
a
not
side
saying
guy.
in real life I would prefer not to be, but
should
just
take
the
it as a
fact that
compliment.
that I would be capable of it would be great.
Yeah, but you should take it as a compliment.
I just feel like, because like you'd be like, you know what, I could be cool if I wanted to, right? But now this just proves I can't.
It's like
So-
if you found out your grandma could definitely beat you up. You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to know. No. Let me explain.
How does that analogy
Okay,
even
break it
work?
down.
Let me explain.
Schmidt.
Let me explain.
Go ahead.
Because
he said it's
theoretically-
like your mom beating your, or grandma beating your ass.
Think about it, because theoretically, you want to always believe I could beat my grandma's ass if I needed to. But if one day your grandma came out of the blue and beat your ass,
And did some,
that
like,
would
kung fu
shatter.
shit?
Yeah, that would shatter your perception.
But why would you be
Yeah,
in a
yeah, yeah.
situation where your grandma
take
could
that
beat
later.
your
Probably
ass?
not. You probably wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But if you
But
were,
this hypothetical bullshit.
how would
guys
you
be
feel
doing.
about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm a little sad now. Sad main guy tears.
All right, we're not gonna talk about you being side pieces anymore. Maybe you should take it as a challenge
No. All right.
and be like, "Look, baby girl, I could be your side.
I could be your side dish.
I promise to be secretive."
I'll be your coleslaw.
And then as soon as
I'll be your
he
mac and
leaves her
cheese.
house, he's gonna be like, "Hey, Sam, PX, I got a podcast episode."
All right. What are we looking for here? This is a video on side guys. How to be a side guy with women and only
Why women only want one
This
thing
is
from
my
men.
alpha male strategies. What the fuck?
Alpha male
So there's a video on YouTube by a
strategies.
group called Alpha Male. Is this parody? It has to be parody.
Attraction
This is real?
secret. Can it change?
How to be
I don't
side
know.
guy.
Let's hear it.
Play it a little bit. It's a black guy. What the fuck? Black guys have mastered being side guys.
Do
Latinos,
they?
they gotta catch up.
Black guys, they don't mind being side guys.
So I got a guy that wants to be the alpha male that women creeps with.
First of all,
so
stop.
this is
Stop.
advanced.
Just look at him like that. Does he have alpha male vibes to you?
No,
No. Okay.
not to me.
All right, most guys just happy to
Well, he's
get
wearing
any
earrings.
Girl, all right, this
It's
guy
pretty
here
alpha of
wants
him.
to be the fucking creep man. This wants to be the fucking guy on the side. All right, so
How long is the video? Hold
basically,
on.
We'll skip through.
Okay, go ahead.
guys, this gonna be you gonna have two type of women in this situation.
Two
All right,
types.
This what
Oh,
you got.
shit.
You got a woman that's gonna either be lining up her replacement.
Oh, I heard that
or
before.
you
Is that
have a
true?
I don't know.
Woman
Okay.
that has a beta male provider at
No.
home.
Or what? Beta male.
So so what he's saying is
One is for replacement.
one's like I'm done with this guy. I gotta start looking for a side guy to like replace him soon. And another chick's like, I like him. He's my husband. I love him, but he's too much of a beta for me. So I'm looking for like
An alpha.
Yeah. Right? Is that what? Yeah. Go ahead.
That means that she has a guy that makes a lot of money. That's a good provider. All right. In that situation there, you're not probably gonna get the woman.
You broke ass motherfucker.
You're not gonna get the woman.
No, but why would she leave someone who's providing? Like,
Yeah,
that's funny.
because I've
Essentially,
seen
what
it.
happens when
It's
you
in
have
Love
a
and
woman
Hip
that
Hop.
has a beta male provider at home? That's what she values over everything.
Then why is she even
Over
looking for a
good
side guy
provider.
then?
Good sex.
'Cause-
She values her top priority in a mate or a husband or a guy she wants to be with is a guy that.
Oh, stop. Hold on. So people only side each other for sex?
That's usually how it works. Or money, sugar daddies.
Were you
right?
trying to be somebody's emotional side piece?
I
Yeah.
know. Or just emotional.
I thought it could be just like
if
an
that's the case, I
emotional
think
side
you're even
piece.
our emotional side piece.
No.
You're talking about just like words. Like I don't understand. Emotional, mental. Like what are you trying to do? You're not trying to fuck the person when you're trying to be a
No,
side dude. I feel like
fucking-
that would.
No, hold on. I thought fucking would be part of it. I just didn't think it was gonna be the only thing.
Yeah, that you already fucking broke all the rules. You're no longer allowed to be a side dude. Like, remember we were just talking about no birthdays, no Valentine's. What else did you think was gonna happen?
Just hang out, have
No.
fun.
See, there you
Talk
go.
about
Doing the
movies.
expectations. You're doing the expectation. You know, you need to watch the rest of this video.
You know what?
Bro, you need some alpha male
Bro,
strategies.
I made fun of them for being alpha males. They're actually teaching me a couple
Yeah,
things.
dude,
Right
I'm
now. Am I a
serious.
beta? What the fuck? I thought I was alpha.
You could be a beta, but you don't have a lady. So
I'm
you're not
an
even-
alpha motherfucker. I hate this. You know what? Fuck. I don't like this topic no more.
No,
go
I
ahead,
can
keep playing.
Keep going. I want to hear the rest.
Just a
of
bit
what
more.
he
Just a
says.
bit more. I don't
We
watch
need
the
more
whole video.
strategies.
provide stability. So unless you can out top that, you see what I'm saying? Now, if you can out top that, let's say he makes 200 grand a year, and you make $500,000, then okay, all right, you can take her ass. But other than that, if you make 75
Yeah.
and he makes 200, it's
Yeah.
very unlikely that you can take her. Not saying that it's not impossible, but it's highly unlikely.
Is that so? Would a woman downgrade in finances? Right. Like if you date someone that makes 60 a year, would you go? Would you date? It doesn't work out.
My ex-husband did that to me. My second ex-husband did that to me.
What do we do that?
He
to
messed
you?
around with one of my homegirls. I don't think she was even working at the time.
He don't. Well, with guys, it doesn't matter if a woman's broke or she's rich. I feel. Well, someone might say if she's
But for
rich, it might be a problem.
Well,
But-
I mean, for me personally,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter to me. It's like, but I wouldn't cheat. But if I were to cheat, it would obviously be because that person is not fulfilling a void in my relationship.
In
like if they're not giving
emotional-
me sexually, emotionally,
Right.
You know,
But-
the attention.
right.
You know,
But not nothing. But you wouldn't keep finances in mind, though.
finances. No,
Okay.
no, because I've always been the independent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
Right.
like you either keep up or have your own shit together. Like
That's a good point. Like if she already makes her own money, it doesn't matter if the guys make less or more than.
yeah, just
the
take
previous
care
guy.
of yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bitch, get to work. All
Yeah,
right, next
fucking-
question. Next.
Get a job.
Feel
you know?
prey to that. It's always
Clean
easy.
up.
Hey, that's easy, man. I don't give a fuck. Then what I didn't feel prey to that. It's always easy. Hey, that's easy, man. I don't give a fuck. I got my own. Yeah, real easy.
Real easy.
Until you should goddamn suck your dick a couple times, and now you're starting to catch a little feeling.
This is on YouTube.
Is that what happened?
This is on the children's channel on
But you just want
YouTube.
This is
that
not the
ass
children's
more
channel,
than
it's
what she
explicit.
giving it to you.
Jorge, is that what happened?
She
Is
gives it
that,
to you
No dicks that
is
can
that
happen.
what happened? Okay, that's why you're on
once
board.
a
It
month,
would've been nice,
twice a
but no.
month. Shit, you would want at least once a week. All right, so you have to be cool with everything flowing on her schedule.
That's true.
Alright.
She would have to be the
Another
ones to
thing,
set the
guys,
terms. That's kind of pro woman,
And she would
right?
hit you up. You can't hit her up because you're gonna.
Right.
It's leaving
But
evidence.
like, it's right. It's like it's good for women, right? Because they're setting the terms. They're setting
Yeah.
the schedule.
That's a boss ass bitch. That's a boss ass bitch if she can get a side piece like that.
Yeah.
Well, she got the best of two worlds right now. One
Any
man's
woman
fulfilling-
who has a side piece is the
Is a boss?
Where's the pants in that side piece relationship?
What?
The side guy would not schedule events.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's on her time.
Yeah, I'd be on her time, or she might not even
Gotcha.
schedule events. She might just be like, "Hey, come over to my house. We're gonna fuck."
Right. But the side
Like-
guy can't really be like, come over to my place.
Yeah, let's fuck. She's
Yeah.
gonna be like, I'm with my main dude, bitch."
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Okay.
what did we say? Remember?
Feminine.
Right.
What if she real sexy and feminine, and you can see yourself maybe not being in a relationship with her, but at least one of your girls that's regular in your rotation, but she disappears for 3 weeks at a time, hit you up. How about now? What? See, that's the thing. Everything
You're a
seems
side piece.
easy from the outside until you get in. What if she's very feminine? All right.
Why is that an
If
issue?
it's
Hold
a
on.
girl in the friend
I'm
zone
high.
that's
I blinked out a little
masculine,
bit, to be honest with you.
hey, this, that, and the other. But what about this one right
He's
here?
having an issue that she's too feminine.
No. He's saying that, like, what if once you're in that side piece relationship, like, her qualities as a woman are so endearing that, like, you want to be around her more, is basically what he's saying.
Wow, that was pretty.
Why do you describe it as feminine?
just
So
how he's doing
basically,
it.
she got she dolled herself up, charmed.
Well, it's like,
Like, it's
if you're
making-
falling for her
yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
So she becomes more feminine to kind of make you fall for her even more instead of just being like that.
And I
side
don't even
piece.
know if that's how she's acting or if he's just using it as an adjective.
Yeah, we'll
very
find out.
feminine, you gonna want to see her. You gotta
Yeah.
be cool with her being distant like that. You cannot bring it up. You can't act like you mad. You can't do none of that shit. Any of that shit is gonna run this girl away. Anything that shows that you're catching feelings is gonna run her away, guys.
I already do that with women
Alright?
who are not in
Now,
relationships.
The thing is, the guy who's pushing her towards you, the guy who's acting very feminine and shit like that right there.
The guy
You
is-
can take her very easy, but everything has to be done on her time. And what I mean by that is it might take a year before she finally make that jump because she has probably have an attachment to that other dude.
Yeah. I don't. That's
It's
fucked
just
up.
so messy.
You know what's fucked up? It's fucked
It's
up.
fucking messy, man.
If a nude purposely takes a chick from another dude, knowing that she's with another dude. Like in my case, I had no idea she had a fiance. If I knew it was her fiance, I would not have bought her drinks. I wouldn't have flirted with her as hard.
When did you expect that even to happen, though?
I hope she would have told me at the very beginning, like, "Oh, I'm here at the show with my friends and fiance." Would have been nice.
That's weird. I can't fuck with fucking. I don't know. That's just messy to me.
Yeah, but man.
I'm sure she's a nice girl, but like, to me, why even invite your fiance out? Be like, fool, stay home. Yeah, stay home.
Yeah. All right, I'm done with this
Don't
guy.
be a cock
Do
block.
you still want?
No, I don't need. I mean, he's good looking though.
You like him?
Yeah, he's good looking, but I mean,
Jorge,
not really because
before
he's a
we,
side dude, obviously.
Would you side dude him?
No, I don't want a side dude.
No.
Should we check out the
don't
alpha
wanna say,
male?
dude.
Should we check out the alpha male strategies fashion course?
For $100?
Fashion.
Yeah, let's check out the fashion.
Ooh.
You don't
I
know how to dress.
I have very bad fashion. I should
Ooh,
work
I
on
bet
that.
you I can help with that. I can dress
My
like that.
fashion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, all this fashion stuff means nothing.
How is it
to me.
$100? Oh, it's a course. It's a course, so like he can teach you how to dress. Like that's expensive because that would cost more than $100. But he's obviously wearing Gucci belt.
What the fuck is with the hat, bro?
Let me see. Is it like a Run DMC hat?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Right, but he's wearing a
gonna
fucking
say.
like a weird sweater. I had that sweater when I was a kid.
That's a polo sweater.
Oh, it is.
Okay, I'll go to more pictures because I'm like on the fence if he's what.
Those are the only
what
two
does he
pictures
identify
provided.
as? Okay, because that picture is kind of questionable.
Here's the rest of it. Oh, it has a skull on it because they're alpha males.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't get it.
Did you put the bomb on yourself?
Yeah. I deserve it.
I love that.
All right. So I don't know.
Didn't you do that too? You did it yourself.
No, he gave himself a clap.
Yeah, he clapped. That's what it was.
Complete opposite energy.
Okay. Anyway. All right.
okay.
Whatever. How about this? We're at 58 minutes, and we have one more topic we want to go through. But let's do plugs, then the topic, and we'll close it out. So here we go. PX, you want to go first with the plugs?
Yeah, all the time. I like going first. pxcomedy.org. You can submit your contact information on there. I think it's just like name and email address is all I need. And you don't get in on any mail or anything. It's just so you communicate with me. pxcomedy.org. And then PX Comedy on most of my social media handles, and then PX is my name. I noticed that when people search for me PX Comedy, they get just the comedy content. When they type in PX Floro, it's all kinds of like shit from like the past 11 years I've been doing comedy. I'm like, oh, some of that stuff is like super outdated, but it's out there floating around.
Is it
PX.
because they put, usually on flyers, it's just PX?
On flyers, it's PX or PX Floro.
Yeah.
I wish people would say my last name. I really wish people would say my last name. I don't know why they don't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Schmitty, you got any plugs? Well, you're the
Check
sound
out-
guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
follow the
exactly.
sound guy.
Yeah, dude, what we're doing here.
He gets a shout out.
Yeah, he should.
He gets his time.
I don't think we've ever done that before. I'm sorry.
No,
What's
we
up?
haven't because we didn't have the mic when we had a guest.
Follow at Sam Schmidt Comedy and check out I Should Be Ashamed on all podcast platforms.
I should be ashamed. So you got to tune in now. He's gonna probably be talking shit about us.
No, you guys get a pretty usual shout out of like that's where the first half of my Sunday was.
Yeah, and he talks about us. I'm just kidding.
So follow me at Instagram at Jorge M. Sanchez. Follow me on Twitter,
Jorge
South
M.
Bay Boy,
Sanchez.
Janae Mass. And fuck it, follow me on Facebook, Jorge Martin Sanchez. Follow this podcast at Your Worst Neighbors Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok. And you can
Spotify.
email us at I'm sorry. You can I'm about to give out a real
Confusing.
email. You can email us
Your Worst
at
Neighbors.
Your Worst Neighbors Podcast at gmail.com.
gmail.com.
And I'm executive producing the Brandon Lounge comedy show every Sunday in San Jose. Come out. It's a lot of fun, a lot of chaos, and a good spot for local comedy.
I forgot to say mine thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead, say your thing.
No, the Foxtail every Sunday.
Foxtail
And
every
then
Sunday.
First Friday every month. Casa Guzmania, comedians nipping on this. Oh, and the Cats. That's going to be first Thursday of every month. That's going to be a new showcase with LPX Productions, me and Leslie doing a showcase together. So that's going to be fun. Everyone knows about the Cats right before Santa Cruz. Everyone's seen it, but I've never been inside. And when I did, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
It's at the beginning of Highway 17.
Right
Yeah.
before you hit the turns, right?
Yeah.
So people know about it, but I've never been in it. Have you been in it?
No.
No, see?
All
I've
right.
seen it.
We're
Thank
good
you.
on plugs.
Thank you for the plugs.
We got one last topic brought in by PX. And what are we talking about this time, PX?
Oh, this is the Chachos. Yay. So recently.
Is
there
Chacho
was-
still in San Jose? They used to.
I don't know if they have one in San Jose, but this
Yeah.
is the one in Morgan Hill.
The original one was in downtown San
yeah,
Jose.
on
I think they
first in San Fernando, right?
Yeah.
Second in
And,
San
and then
Fernando.
I think they have another one in across the street from the Pink Poodle, the stripper club place.
There's a Chachos there?
There's a new Chacho's there.
Oh, new. Okay.
And I guess there's now one in Morgan Hill.
Okay, and so the one in Morgan Hill has been having drag shows there. And some people in the community have been upset and uproar, and they're like saying like we should not be having it. But, you know, Chachos is kind of standing by it. Other business standing by it, but then people are also harassing the people, saying they shouldn't have, you know, drag shows there. I don't know. To me, if it's accepted, everyone's having fun, like why
Yeah.
make a big deal out of it?
Well,
You know?
it feels pretty close to home. I mean, what Schmidt, you live there now, right? Morgan Hill?
Yeah, I did.
He's probably one of the ones complaining. He's probably one of the ones fucking putting protesting outside.
Sam.
Fucking Schmitty.
I don't know. Jeez.
you know,
No, but
I just remember a time. No,
so I know. So does
It just bothers me
does
'cause
Chachos
we're
have
liberal-
drag shows also here in San Jose, or is it just that one?
Well,
venue?
the only other place I know that does drag shows is
Original Gravity used to have
Splash.
it. Splash, original Gravity, RIP, and
there's another place too that does
Chachos-
brunch somewhere. I can't
it's
think
probably
of it. off the top.
Chacho's then.
Does they do the brunch thing?
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think it's dope and I encourage it. Like
drag shows are fucking fun. They're fun and they're awesome. The people who do them are awesome. Just interesting because it's in Morgan Hill. And Morgan Hill, it's been on the conservative side. You know, there's always those American flags when you drive through it. So
know exactly
a little more
about.
conservative ideas. Yeah, it feels close to home. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, not good. That's for sure.
Not good
but
to have it. Not good. Or
no, not good. At, you know, it's
people
such a
are
big,
feeling that way.
such a big deal to not like it, and I think a lot of it has to do with the whole trans stuff and the culture right now. So so whatever, so that just amplifies everything more than it should have. And
this is why the world has so much hate. People are just hating at each other. I think everyone should love each other.
The only issue though, Chachos, I'm happy you're doing this stuff for the drag community and Latino. Always support the Latinos, but not my favorite food. Not too crazy. Every time I go to Chachos. But you know what? Everything else, keep up the great work.
Now that you mention that, I'm trying to remember. I have
They have great drinks. They have great cocktail drinks. They have very creative cocktail
I
drinks.
don't drink. I wish I drank.
Yeah. And it's funny because you actually put up a piece from the check on the group.
The Facebook Messenger?
Yeah.
Why? What did I say? The article that I sent?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you set the article, and there's a part where it mentions the owner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I wanted it. It's a great show. It's an amazing show, said Jorge Sanchez, owner of Chacho's Restaurant. It's for a mature audience. This is not something you bring your 4-year-old to.
Yeah. So it's funny because so the owners of Chacho, his name is also Jorge Sanchez.
Is it all of the Chachos or just that one?
All of them. I know for sure all of them.
Oh, his name is Jorge. So you own all the Chachos? Why? No wonder you pay for it.
This whole time, I'm the owner of Chachos. In that case, their food is amazing. Their food is great. Great cocktails. No, I have a funny story. So, I mean, his name is out in public. His name's on the article.
Jorge Sanchez.
Yeah. And his name is the same as my name. So, all right. So don't be like, oh, these people are calling the guy. No. I mean, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Decent food, actually. It's not bad food. It's decent food. It's good and good
Step
atmosphere.
It up, Chachos.
Good atmosphere. Good drinks. But it's funny because years ago I used to be a associate producer intern at the CineQuest Film Festival in San Jose. Have you heard of CineQuest?
Yeah.
The film festival?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I've heard of CineQuest.
Yes, I used to intern for them when I was going through college.
Oh, that's cool.
And I remember one time I got an email from my boss, one of my supervisors, and it said, Jorge Sanchez, we're gonna need 100 orders of tacos and of food of the restaurant from Chacho's. And me as an intern, I freaked out. I'm like, at first I was like, oh, do I need to? She sent this email to me to pick up the food and like.
Yeah, 100 tacos.
And I was like, oh, do I pay for them? Do they reimburse me, or like, do they give me a company card?
Yeah.
So I went up to, I was like,
who's sending this email?
My boss.
Is sending it. Okay,
boss,
okay.
Jorge Sanchez. Thank you, so and so. Just please order 100 of these tacos, this and that, because they need to feed the volunteers.
Right.
So it's a CineQuest.
I feel like I know where this is going.
And so I'm like, oh yeah. So I was like, hey, I'll go pick up Chacho's right now. I'll go make the order right now. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, I just got your email to Chacho. And she's like, oh no, that was meant for the owner of Chacho's, whose name is Jorge Sanchez.
Was it a CC email? Or
no, she sent it directly to me.
Oh, so it was an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Sanchez
So I feel like me and this Jorge Sanchez have a history that he's not aware about. But
right, he doesn't. So did she ever send the correct email?
Yeah, I'm sure she has. I just found it funny.
Is that how you knew that Chacho's tacos were bad?
Yeah. No, that's how I knew that he's the owner of all the Chachos.
Oh, because of that incident. Yeah, that's hella funny. Yeah, and he's still the owner. Yeah. That's cool. Well, you're still the owner.
Yeah. But as far as Morgan Hill's changing a lot too at the same time. There's a lot more diversity that's moving in the area. Because all these tech people, like they're looking, it's cheaper to actually live in Morgan Hill right now than it is in San Jose.
I believe that.
So
I believe that.
So hold on, maybe culturally things should change out there. I don't know. Do you know where the Chacho's located?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
In Morgan Hill.
I wonder if it's on Monterey, on the Monterey
side.
I don't know.
I feel like it might be in that
we should have done our
plaza.
research, I think.
I feel like it'd be in that plaza over there in Morgan Hill. They have that plaza. What's the Cochrane Plaza?
Uh-huh.
I feel like it'd be in that area. I don't know. That's where I feel like it would be. But we'll have to, we'll update people next time
Yeah.
if they want to go to a drag brunch.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. I think we're good to close out. I think
I want a nap.
We're like an hour and 8.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, it's been a fun podcast episode.
I know. We're going to miss you, Sam, when you leave.
Sam is heading to Indiana.
Well, yeah, but Indianapolis specifically. But yes, Indiana.
He needs to he needs to renew his KKK card.
Duh.
JK,
Oh, and-
JK,
Dude,
JK.
I'm from Oregon. All I'd have to do is go back home. What are we talking about? Why would I go all the way out there?
No,
Right.
You're going for a wedding. You're going for a wedding?
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's sweet.
Oh, and just an update. Chacho's is on Monterey.
It is.
It's in the little downtown area.
So go get them.
It's in the little downtown area.
Let's go get their tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's
And
been
the
years.
drinks.
Maybe the food got better. It's been hella
possible.
years. So
Yeah.
I'm sure the food got better. So we should go check them out.
I never knew they left downtown. I thought they were still
Yeah.
there on the. You know what I'm talking about? I thought they were still there, but I guess.
No, I think they're just expanding.
Oh, so they are still there then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty sure
okay.
they are.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, congratulations to them. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been hard work.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Should have left you.
All right, folks, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you again, once again. And follow us on social media. Have a good rest of your week.
Bye.